Hello, this is Paul Boschman here. I want to talk to you today about creating a lead generation machine for your private investigation and security business, or how not to ever worry again about finding clients. So, does this describe you? Maybe you've invested hundreds or even thousands of dollars in a website and get hardly any leads, and most of the leads are not really useful. Or you spend money on yellow pages but find few calls are coming from them anymore. Or maybe you've had someone sell you some kind of SEO where they promise you to get to page 1 of Google, and it was a complete waste of money. Or maybe you want to find attorneys in large companies or corporations to get fraud cases or whatever, but really hate cold calling and have no idea how to contact these people. Or maybe you spend money on direct mail or advertising and got little in return. I know if you're like me, you love investigating and helping people. But the whole marketing thing is frustrating and dragging you down. So if you look at online statistics, you see that for a whole bunch of things, viewership is going down. People are reading fewer magazines, reading fewer newspapers, not listening to the radio as much, well, watching the same amount of TV. But use of the internet is doubling every 5 years. So that's where people are. They're online. And did you know that 71% of enterprise purchase decisions, that means buying from you, hiring you, is done, they begin with research conducted on a search engine. So people are looking online for your business. Are you there? You know, there's 3 keys to success online. Having targeted traffic, that means steady target traffic that's looking for you. Conversions, that means having a website that engages visitors with an irresistible offer and converts them from visitors into prospects into clients. And then third, having an ongoing relationship. That means converting your clients into fans who love referring you to others. We offer 4 key marketing strategies: lead generation websites, helping you get to page 1, what we call appreciation marketing, referral marketing systems, and direct response dimensional mail. So when we look at a website, there's 7 factors we look at. First is, do you have a brochure website or a website that sells? Almost every PI website I look like is just a fancy brochure. Might as well just print it out, stick it on a counter. It's really not selling anything. It's not getting any results because you're not engaging people. You're not nudging them along the marketing pipeline. Direct response is the way to go with a website. You need to have a website that moves people along the marketing funnel, not just a fancy brochure. It's just a waste of money. Second, use headlines to capture interest quickly. You know you have 5 seconds to capture someone's interest before they click the back button. And having your name there at the top of the page, or a big graphic, or a picture of your staff, that's not going to do it. They're going to click the back button. That's why you have such high bounce rate. Okay? You look at the supermarket, and National Enquirer is the best at this. When you're going at the checkout line, you look at the headlines there, man, you just want to read what's inside that paper. It's so intriguing. They capture interest quickly. You need to do that on your website. Third, are you capturing names and emails of visitors? So let's say 100 people do get to your website. They spend a few seconds or minutes there. Then what happens? Maybe 1 or 2 of them will call you, but the rest will leave. Half, of course, they're never interested, but 40% or more, they're going to hire somebody in the next 3, 6, 18 months. But they're going to forget about you. And you're going to be depending on Google for them to find you again, unless you capture their name and email and you start marketing to them directly with your information, educating them, helping build trust with them, giving testimonials, creating credibility, keeping your name at the top of their mind. 4, are you focusing on features instead of client outcomes and results? When people come to their website, they want to know that you understand their pains, fears, frustrations, their problems. And they want to figure out if you can solve them. What kind of outcomes and results does your process generate? What I find most PIs talk about? Themselves. You know what most visitors are interested in? Themselves. Everybody's interested in themselves. So your website, if you want to attract the visitors, can't talk about you. It has to talk about them, the visitor. Okay? 5, are using testimonials as social proof. You know, us humans are curious. We're social animals. So, you know, we go to a concert or play, we clap at the end, we look around to see if anybody else is standing before we stand. That's just social proof, okay? So people are looking at testimonials to see if somebody else has succeeded with your service. Looking for case studies. Social proof. 6, do you have friendly design navigation? The visitors know where to go when they click through your links, or is it just a dead end somewhere? That's what I mean by that. Not just pretty graphics. And 7, do you have great calls to action for every stage of the marketing pipeline? Not just contact us. That's weak. That's really not effective at all. So here's a typical PI website. There's no headline that has a value to the reader, just a big graphic, maybe a logo or your name or a picture of your staff. Not intriguing at all. Then there's a menu board of obvious facts about services available. And then there's some platitudes about how you've been in business 25, 35 years, or were you in the law enforcement or in the service or some great, association you're part of. Big deal. People don't care about that. Websites that work are like these. For example, this one, for a lawyer. It says, no fee Michigan lawyer. You know what he's about. It's not going to cost you any money. Right away, okay? Then they've got a video about how their service works. They're looking at the pain. Look at this is a video about pains and problems, okay? You can tell just by looking at it. You don't even have to click on it. Then what are they doing? They're capturing names and emails over here. And then what? Look at this. It says, get free help today. Then it says, find a personal injury attorney. Then it says, find attorney. Then it says, get help now. That's 4 calls to action in one page. And then they have the process, the step-by-step process here. Step 1, step 2, step 3. These are the results that you can expect. Some of the best websites are these software as a service companies because they do thousands of tests, A/B tests they call. And they look at statistics. They see what works. And what I just tell you, have a great headline, manage your recurring revenues, and a subheadline. In the subheadline, they're talking about their clients. Then they have a picture of themselves? No, it's a picture of their clients, okay? And then they have testimonials about people that are satisfied. Then they have a whole link up here. It's all about their clients, a whole page of testimonials. Then they have calls to action, not one, they have a couple. One for people that are ready to sign up, and then one for people that are not so sure. Free test account, no risk, okay? You can actually tell exactly what they want you to do. They read your headline, look at the picture, click the free test. That's all they want you to do, very simple. So that's very important. Before you do all the SEO stuff, you've got to have a great website that converts and captures names and emails. Otherwise, you're wasting your money on this step. But the second step is getting to page 1. How do you do it? Well, you've got to have some on-site optimization. Of course, you've got to have the domain name, title tags, meta tags, image tags all right. But that's just the price of entry. That really is not super, okay? The key is what Google and other search engines look for is new content, a lot of content. So that means having a blog with regular activity. You've got to have a lot of information, not just a few pages with a few words. That's not going to cut it. You're never going to get, no matter how much you pay an SEO company, unless you have new content being generated, it's not going to get you there. We help create blog material if you're interested in that route to getting to page 1, but you can't get there just by paying someone to do SEO. You have to have new content. Offsite, search engines, just the popularity contest. If other people think you're cool, you are. So what Google says is let's look at other high page rank, in other words, cool sites that link to your site. And so offsite is all about creating links to your site. Keyword optimization, well, you've got to have the right words on your page. Otherwise, if your headline says, in this example, Dallas Mover, there's only 95 searches per month for Dallas Mover. But if you add Dallas Moving as your headline, you get nearly 4 times the traffic. If you say Dallas Movers, that's 20 times the traffic. So you have to know what the keywords are to get the traffic. Those words have to be on your page, okay? Why should you care? Well, because the person at the top of the search results gets the clicks. So this Cornell study showed the number 1 slot got 56% of the clicks. By the time you get to the bottom, it's only 2%. You get to page 2, it's fractions of a percent. Page 3, hundredths of or tenths of a percent. So now you know why Google puts all their ads at the top of the page, because that's where everybody clicks. You don't see search results alone now. It's just ads, AdWords, okay? So Google's smart. They figured it out, okay? The other thing it's important to remember is that having local keywords in your content. So this Piper Jaffray survey showed that 30% of all search queries include state, city, or zip code. So people are looking locally with their smartphone. They're not looking on the yellow pages. So you have to have the right keywords, not just be listing Google places, but have the right keywords, and that's what's going to get you at the top of the page. Another thing to consider is YouTube. You know, everybody thinks Bing or Yahoo's the #2 search engine, but that's not true. It's YouTube, okay? So you get 20 hours of video uploaded every minute, and more video uploaded every 60 days than the 3 major TV networks created in 60 years. That's amazing. Of course, Google loves video because they own YouTube, and YouTube helps with SEO. What can you put on YouTube? Well, you can put testimonials up there. You can describe your process. You can put up new products. You can actually have a roving reporter follow your surveillance around or something and show some excitement. Get people intrigued to get links and clicks. You can put FAQs up. You can put safety practices. Next thing we do is appreciation marketing. Basically, keeping in contact with your clients past and current is really important. Greeting cards, postcards, things that come in the mail, not just an email. An email is kind of annoying because people already get too much email. But we can send them gifts and postcards. So we use web-based automated systems that send a physical postcard and greeting cards and even brownies and cookies. A done-for-you system. Referral marketing. You know, almost every PI says referrals are a great and substantial part of how they get business, but they have no system to do it. It's all organic. They hope it happens, okay? Can't just depend on hope. You need a system. We have powerful systems that automate it as well as make it a positive force, not just hoping that it works. It's the most powerful source of converting new leads, having someone refer you. Then we have direct response mail. You know, some of you have tried this and failed. And the reason is because it's just like a newspaper. It has to have a great headline, attention-grabbing headline to capture interest, and a great offer. If you don't have that, you know, your mail is useless. It has to have copy that talks to the problems and frustrations, just like I was talking about on your website. And you have to talk about outcome and results. And it has to be an element of intrigue that arouses the curiosity. That's why we use dimensional mail or lumpy mail, because it arouses curiosity. So what now? There's really 4 things you can do with this information. You can do nothing. If your business is doing great and you don't want to work harder, well, that's a plan. Or you could take these ideas and implement them yourself. I mean, you know, you don't want to spend any money because, heck, you wouldn't want to get a $50,000 a year client. Or you could find a local company to work with. Maybe try to help them understand. Hire a college kid. You know, they're smart. Or 4th, you can continue the conversation with our team and consider having us become your in-house marketing department. So this is costing you money. But these issues can be fixed, okay? And the process we use is this. You know, put in your name and email address below. And what we do is we talk to you for 30 minutes. And we discuss what your goals are, what kind of marketing you tried, what your sales process looks like. And then, if we feel we can help you, and you think you'd like to learn more, then we'll create a plan for you. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. And, you know, if you're not interested, we walk away. We're friends. No big deal. But if you are interested, we'll make some proposals about how we can work with your budget and with your goals. So what you can do is just enter your email below, your name, and click on the link, and we'll set this up. Or if you want to contact us directly, you can call us at 888-344-0434, or you can even email me at paul@piprofitsagency.com. See, there's 3 different choices you have right there. So make a choice to make your business better. We'll talk to you soon.